Deep beneath the breathtaking landscapes of Yellowstone National Park, a sleeping giant stirs. This isn't just any volcano, it's a supervolcano, one of the most powerful forces on Earth. And right now, in 2025, something unexpected is happening. A brand new hydrothermal feature has suddenly awakened near Mammoth Hot Springs, and scientists from the USGS are racing to understand what it means. Could this be a sign of bigger changes coming? Is Yellowstone's underground system shifting? And most importantly, should we be worried? Stick around, because today we're diving deep into the latest updates from Yellowstone's hydrothermal wonders and what they reveal about the future of this geological time bomb. In August 2024, a park geologist was conducting a routine survey near Nymph Lake, a quiet, marshy area just north of Mammoth Hot Springs. At first, it seemed like just another day in Yellowstone until they spotted something strange. A patch of ground that should have been cool and damp was instead steaming, and the soil had turned an eerie shade of white. Upon closer inspection, they realized this was a brand new hydrothermal vent. Tests confirmed the ground temperature was a scorching 171 degrees Fahrenheit, 77 degrees Celsius, and the surrounding mud was laced with silica, a mineral usually found in Yellowstone's most active geyser basins. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. This wasn't the first time this area had come to life. Back in 2003, another thermal feature erupted just a few hundred feet away, blasting a crater into the earth and leaving behind a bubbling pool of acidic water. Scientists now believe these two events are connected by a hidden fault line that runs from Norris Geyser Basin all the way to Mammoth Hot Springs. This fault acts like a plumbing system for Yellowstone's superheated water. When pressure builds underground, it can force scalding fluids to the surface, creating new vents, geysers, or even hydrothermal explosions without warning. To understand why this new vent matters, we need to look at how Yellowstone's hydrothermal system actually works. Beneath the park lies a massive magma chamber, a pool of molten rock so vast it fuels over 10,000 thermal features across. The landscape, rainwater and snowmelt seep deep into the earth, where they're superheated by this magma. As the water heats up, it expands. And if it can't escape, pressure builds until boom, it explodes through cracks in the Earth's crust. That's how geysers like Old Faithful work. But sometimes, the system changes. Minerals can clog underground passages, forcing water to find new escape routes. That's likely what happened here. Pressure shifted, and a new vent burst open near Nymph Lake. And this isn't just happening here. Over at Norris Geyser Basin, the world's tallest active geyser, Steamboat, has erupted 3 times already in 2025, a sign that the entire hydrothermal system is in a state of flux. Now the big question, could this new vent trigger a hydrothermal explosion? The answer is maybe. In 2018, a similar event happened at Biscuit Basin, where a sudden explosion hurled rocks the size of basketballs across the landscape. And in 2003, that earlier vent near Nymph Lake left behind a 30-foot wide crater, proof of how violent these events can be. Scientists from the University of Wyoming are now using seismic sensors and heat cameras to monitor these areas 24/7. Their research shows that when groundwater turns to steam too quickly, it can cause catastrophic explosions, literally ripping apart the ground in seconds. So far, the new vent has gone dormant, but Yellowstone is unpredictable. If pressure builds again, we could see another explosion, or even the birth of a new geyser. What does all this mean for Yellowstone's future? While this new vent isn't a sign of an impending volcanic eruption, it does show that the park's underground plumbing is constantly evolving. Norris Geyser Basin has been heating up since 2023, with new cracks forming near Porcelain Basin. Microbial life in hot springs is shifting, altering the vibrant colors of Grand Prismatic Spring. Earthquake swarms, like the 150 tremors near West Yellowstone in early 2025, can redirect underground water flow. The key takeaway? Yellowstone is alive, and its hydrothermal features are some of the most dynamic on Earth. While we don't need to panic, we do need to respect its power. With these changes happening, safety is more important than ever. In 2025 alone, 3 tourists were severely burned after leaving boardwalks near thermal areas. The ground can be paper thin, hiding boiling water just inches below. The good news? The USGS's Yellowstone Volcano Observatory, YVO, is using cutting-edge tech from satellite heat scans to AI-powered tremor detectors to predict where the next explosion might happen. Their data is public, so you can even track changes yourself. Yellowstone's hydrothermal wonders are a reminder of Earth's raw, untamed power. Will this new vent explode? Will Steamboat Geyser keep erupting? Only time will tell. If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe for more science content, and let me know in the comments, what's the most amazing thermal feature you've seen at Yellowstone? And remember, stay on the boardwalks, because in Yellowstone, the ground beneath your feet could be boiling. See you in the next video.